once I started shooting in 2012, I shot straight for like years.
Okay.
Like just year after year, or pretty much for the next like 4 or 5 years, I shot straight.
Okay.
And during that time, I had shot for multiple companies, all the big names that BBWs could shoot for at the time.
Yeah, Jeff's Models and Rodney Moore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I had just kind of blown up with like very quickly and very unexpectedly, because that's not what I anticipated from it.
Mm-hmm.
When I decided to finally shoot my very first boy girl is when like all of a sudden, like I was already gaining popularity and like true fans and supporters. But then I did boy girl, and all of a sudden it just was like, and I was like, holy crap, there's so much. It was so overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up winning multiple different awards from different companies. My biggest award was obviously my AVN win in 2017, which unfortunately was the very last BBW Performer of the Year award.
Yeah, before it went to a fan-based award.
Correct.
And it's just kind of shunted to
what is it, niche? Something
niche,
like
yeah.
niche, yeah.
Well, and they don't even like, you don't even get, if you win, you don't even get to go on stage.
No.
You just
Exactly.
It's like the technical awards for the Oscars.
Exactly.
It's
They're
almost like a
like,
different.
oh,
yeah.
we forgot about that one. We got to give them one award, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, you know, after that, I had won, and then all of a sudden, I had all these talents that never wanted to shoot with me before, didn't want to follow me on Twitter, didn't want nothing to do with me, but all of a sudden, AVN winner, and now everyone's like, oh my God, hi, Angel, hi. Do you remember me? No, I don't remember you.
Is that interesting?
It was so much so that, like, unfortunately, it made me retire for a while because at the time I was not in the best of mental health state.
Yeah.
And then how overwhelming everything became, and I was in a lot of denial that I didn't need to go and fix my mental health.
Yeah.
So it all just was so overwhelming. I was like, bye.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I'm like, I'm not mentally strong enough. And I was like, I'm not going to be mentally there to give my 100% to my fans that deserve that.
Sure.
So I was like, I unfortunately need to step back. I need to get help for my mental health and get my, get my thoughts straight so that I could like actually work and not feel unfunctioning and like overwhelmed and starting to not like the industry.
Well, I was going to say, what triggered that? Was it just the fact that, because before when you started it, you were like, oh, this is fun and I'm doing this and this is great. But now that you have so much more attention on you and you have all this stuff, it's like people that become really famous, whether it's in Hollywood or now social media, if you go viral, like it seems as if, because fame's a really difficult thing to navigate.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's real heavy, especially when you're doing it by yourself.
Mm-hmm. And when you know that people only care about you because of how they can benefit off of your success. Yeah. And that can weigh heavily on your head.
Oh, 100%. Because you're sitting here being like, I put in all these years. I put like by 2012 to about the 2017 mark, I had made like, I think it was like over 100 some odd videos. I worked my ass off literally to get where I was, to get my recognition, to get everything I had.
Yeah.
And I did it on my own. My ex helped from behind the scenes with certain stuff.
Sure.
But as far as like performing and doing everything, that was all me. I put so much hard work and effort into that. And to have people who were there before I had got there wanted nothing to do with me, I'm like, you guys are dirty. So anytime I don't want to like say this disrespectfully, but I don't know how else to say. Any time I had someone that was less known or less famous or popular than me come to me and be like, hey, do you want to shoot? Or, hey, do you think this or that? Or do you think you could give me advice? Or whatever it was. I would be all for it. I was all like, if I am sitting here as a sex worker attacking other sex worker for them just doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing.
Sure.
We're supposed to be asking veterans how to do this so that we can continue it, make it better, and improve it.
Well, and everybody has to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Like,
but so many like popular, more popular porn stars or more popular cam girls are honestly they're pretty snooty and pretty like conceited.
yeah,
And they
it can
really,
happen.
truly do not like want anything to do with helping someone else be successful.
Yeah.
And I just think to myself that that's like the ultimate gatekeeping right there.
And it's